got to give Leanne a talking to.
Harrison, aren't you on the air?
On the air would imply that I was speaking. That woman hasn't let me get a word in edgewise.
Harrison, get back in there.
She turned the thermostat in the studio down to freezing. Do I look like a side of beef?
Anybody want to take that?
Ted, I need your notes for my program guide.
I've been busy refereeing Harrison and Leanne all morning. Okay, folks, listen up. For the next 5 minutes, everybody just leave me alone. Oh, Ted, good. You're not busy. I'm having a career crisis. Jay, could you... I feel I'm ready for more responsibility. You're fine. Say you put me in charge of all Xeroxing. No one's more qualified than me. I can copy on both sides.
I'll think about it, Jay.
Then when somebody sees me, Gretchen, for example, she'll say, there goes Jay, the Xerox guy. Right now, Gretchen thinks, well, everybody thinks, I look like an errand boy.
Limes! I need limes!
I'll go get some.
I am ill and I need limes.
What do you have, scurvy?
A cold, which I can easily take care of with some hot limeade. I hate being sick.
Oh, stop complaining. You're only sick. We have to watch you.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, how was the basketball game?
Cheerleading sucks. We have this show, right? It goes, Eddie, Eddie, he's our man. If he can't do it, no one can. Except Eddie can't do anything. No one can.
Me. Maud, do I smell smoke?
Well, okay. So I have a cigarette once in a while. It helps me relax when I'm stressed out.
You're 15 years old. What do you have to be stressed out about?
We're 0 and 12, that's what.
Look, Maud, you're bright. You know what smoking can do to your body.
Mom and Jonathan are bright, and they smoke.
Your mother does not smoke.
Maybe not around you, but she's sure sneaking them at home.
No more cigarettes.
Not even after sex? See, yeah, I'm just kidding, okay? All right. I'll quit.
Ted, this desert rat keeps trying to bait me out of the studio. Hi, sweetie. On top of that, I booked Rosalind Carter for the show next Thursday, and he wants me to cancel.
I've booked next Thursday's guest myself, and no mere one-term first lady either. I've booked a queen.
What queen?
Leona Helmsley.
Queen of what? Cell block D? We are not bumping Rosalind Carter for a jailbird. Come on, honey.
Ted, she's your ex-wife. You handle her.
If I could handle her, she wouldn't be my ex-wife.
Naomi, can't we afford to hire somebody else to referee those two, to take their abuse? You know, a producer.
Well, with Gretchen doing the program guide, we are saving $600 a month.
Who would be desperate enough to take a thankless job like that for $150 a week?
Well, there's a terrific new group out on the left coast making waves. It's the I-Rails with Sticks and Stones.
Fine tunes this morning, old boy. Fine tunes.
I don't want to hear about your problems with Leanne this early in the morning.
Oh, no. Just came in to commend you on the decision to hire a producer. We need someone to muzzle that shrew.
Harrison, where are your shoes?
Constricted feet, constricted thought, I always say.
Oh, Harrison?
Jay, I've been looking for you for 2 hours. Where have you been?
Well, Harrison likes me to go to this Spitshine guy across the street from the Pentagon.
Thank you, Jay.
Anytime. Oh, and I can pick up your skivvies and socks from the laundromat after lunch.
About that producer's job. I hear that the latest Today Show producers are just about at the end of their gumble.
I got $150 a week. I was thinking about Jay.
Jay. Well, now that you mention it, he has become quite a go-getter.
Bet he'd like to go get something other than your underwear. I left 3 messages on your machine last night.
Were you calling about hiring a new producer?
Leanne! Oh, good. I'm glad I found you. I've got a message here for you from Rosalind Carter.
Oh, thanks, Jay.
She wouldn't be any relation to the Rosalind Carter.
Actually, she is the Rosalind Carter. She's going to be on the show next week.
Leanne, I mean, I was a fan of yours before, but boy, oh boy, I mean, Rosalind Carter, she's like my personal Elvis.
So, listen, who are you going to hire?
Well, I was talking to Harrison, and he thought that...
To hell with what he thought.
Well, how about Jay?
Jay? Little Jay? Oh, yeah, I can handle him. That. But I don't know if you'll be able to talk Harrison into it.
Yeah, leave it to me.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. That's not what I was calling you about.
No?
Maude is smoking.
Oh, Lord, what do I have to do to make her see how harmful it is?
Well, maybe you could stop smoking yourself.
Me? Smoke? Who told you? Oh, I didn't mean to get started again, but with Jonathan smoking all the time, I just couldn't help it.
Leanne, you made me swear off cigarettes before you'd marry me. How did you wind up with a guy who smokes?
Well, he hadn't smoked in 5 years when I met him. And then a couple weeks after we got married, he started again. I don't know why.
Anyway, I don't think you should smoke, either of you.
Yeah, I know, you're right. It's none of your business, but you're right.
Aha, Jay. I think I found that responsible position for you.
Yo, Xerox City, here I come.
No?
Somebody else got it? I like to think I have some seniority around here.
Jay, I need a producer for Toe to Toe.
Ooh, handling Harrison and Leanne. Where are you going to find a sucker to do that?
I was thinking of you.
Me? That's great. Oh, thank you. What an honor. Will I get paid?
150.
150 a month?
A week.
A week? Oh, my. Oh, shit. Oh, boy. You won't be sorry. I'm going to be the best producer this station ever had. I can't handle all this pressure. Can I please just do the Xeroxing?
How can you think that Jay is qualified for this?
He's smart, he's resourceful, he's hardworking. Thinks 150 a week's a lot of money.
He lacks authority. Now, some people have it. You do, I do. Jay just doesn't.
Don't give me that. I had to change the light in the dean's office, pal. I'm a producer on a tight schedule here. If you say you're going to be here at noon, don't come wandering in at 12:30.
Jay, Leona Helmsley returning your call?
Yeah, tell her to hold. Now, through that door and around to the left. Chop, chop. Miss Helmsley, J. Edgar. You're her PR person? Okay, look. Tell Leona we're going to have to switch her from Thursday to Friday. Well, that's unfortunate, but I'm sure you could see how a little positive publicity wouldn't have hurt her. Thought so. See you both Friday. If Roz Carter calls, tell her Thursday's cool.
Quentin, what is that smell?
It's an old family remedy. I'm sorry about the odor, but I'm a desperate man.
Quentin, take that stinking mess somewhere else.
Are we a little edgy today?
Why would we be edgy? We have only spent the last 63 1/2 hours in acute nicotine withdrawal. So shut the hell up.
Leanne, about the
I am in no mood.
About the thermostat, it's all fixed. I had the ceiling vent over Harrison's chair turned off, so you should both be comfortable.
Well, thank you, Jay.
Jay, here's my laundry
Harrison, glad
ticket.
you're here. I solved the guest crisis. Rosalind Thursday, Leona Friday.
Well done, Jay.
You moved, Mrs. Helmsley. Move her guest!
I am the producer. And before you start tangling with me, I suggest you talk to somebody who has. And you can pick up your own damn laundry. Why did I say that? I've never tangled with anybody in my life.
Hey. You just bluffed him. That's producing.
Even I have never shut Harrison up like that. Good start, Jay.
Gosh, I'm glad you feel that way because, you know, Leanne, I've been wanting to talk demographics with you.
Demographics.
I was reviewing our listener survey over the weekend, and see, I'm afraid the toe-to-toe audience skews just a little old.
Old.
What he is trying to say
I
is...
can handle this, Ted. You have practically no listeners under 25. I think the show could use a young woman.
A young woman?
A young-sounding woman. Of course, you sound older than you look. Not that you look old, you look great. Certainly younger than you must be. Which is probably not as old as I think. All of which is to say, I think a young-er reporter should do a youth-oriented think piece at the close of the show.
Who were you thinking of for this, think piece?
I think I was thinking Gretchen.
Gretchen?
What is it?
I gotta tell you something. But you've got to promise not to tell a soul.
Okay. Shoot.
I'm scared to death of going on the air. In college, the only B I ever got was in my on-air broadcast class. I should have gotten an incomplete. I fainted.
Gretchen, you chose a career in radio.
Oh, I know. That's why it's so humiliating. So will you get me out of this? You're persuasive. Say anything you have to. Except, you know, the truth.
Gretch, working on that think piece.
Oh, yep, sure am. I'm really excited.
I was thinking of new theme music for the show. You think Ozzy Osbourne is... Nah.
Listen, Jay, it's not to question your judgment, but, well, Toe to Toe is one of our flagship programs, and Gretchen has no on-the-air experience.
What are you saying, Ted?
Well, maybe you should rethink this whole Gretchen idea.
My first day on the job and you're second-guessing me.
No, Jay, it's just...
Well, tell me why I shouldn't use her.
Well, she's young.
That's the whole point.
Well, she's inexperienced.
She's got her master's. Radio is her whole life. You heard her. She's excited. Give me one good reason she shouldn't do it.
Well,
I didn't think you could.
Hi.
Gretch, sorry I couldn't talk Jay out of you doing the show.
That's okay. I'm handling this better than I thought. So far today, I've only thrown up once.
Ted, we've got to discuss this Gretchen thing. And let me warn you, you're going to be talking to somebody who hasn't had a cigarette or sleep in 4 days.
Take it up with your producer.
Jay?
Huh?
We have to talk about Gretchen.
Don't worry about her. She'll rise to the occasion.
No, Jay, I feel very strongly about this.
Leanne, as I said before, I'm the producer. I was hired to make decisions.
Yes, but this particular decision...
And I will not be second-guessed.
All right, Jay. All right. I will never second-guess you again.
Thank you.
Because I'm out of here. For good. I quit.
Oh, my Lord, what have I done?
You screwed up, Jay. You and your new producer are quite a team, Ted. First, you get Leanne to quit smoking, then Jay gets Leanne to quit.
The kid's smart. I'm confident he's going to figure a way out of this.
Little change in plans here, Gretcheru. You're not going to be doing that think piece after all.
Oh.
You're the new co-host.
So nervous is because you're just thinking about those hundreds of thousands of people out there listening to you. You know, when I do my show, I just imagine that I'm talking to one person.
Mine is one sweet old lady. Ollie North's mom.
Dad,
Aren't you supposed to be in school?
it's my free period. May I have a word with you?
Yes, ma'am. Gretchen, listen. Just be yourself.
Did I or did I not tell you I quit smoking?
Yes, you did.
Then why?
Be myself.
Don't listen to him. Yourself is the last person you ought to be. You have to invent a persona. Improve that thin and reedy voice of yours.
Thin? Reedy?
Have you thought about changing your last name? I mean, Shrek?
We did change it. It used to be von Schreckmeister.
May I share a confidence? My real name is not Harrison Green.
Oh?
I was born Harry Mouse. M-A-U-S. You can see why I don't want this to get around. Work on that voice.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, I'm Gretchen Schreck, and the program is Toe to Toe. And I am going to vomit.
Join us next week on At the Flicks, when Gore and I will bicker over Hollywood's newest animated feature.
He was just a happy little deer until they killed his mother. But now he's got an AK-47 and he's back for revenge. Bamboo, First Buck. Starring Sylvester Stallone in his first film since Raccoon 4.
Look, Mommy, it's a baby deer. You think it's the kind that'll eat out of your hand? Guess not.
Come on, the forest, Bilbo, before it's too late.
No way, Bumper. This time they pushed me too far.
Bamboo, First Buck.
Todd, please.
No way, Quentin.
Please.
I'm tired, man.
This is WGEO-FM, Georgetown, where Thursdays at 9 you can hear me, Quentin Lamoureux, at the Classic Show. But now...
This is another Dr. Q, so sit back and roll with the rest of me for the next hour.
You have 10 seconds to change your mind, or you're going to be Shrek for the rest of your broadcast life.
5 seconds, everybody.
Good afternoon, and welcome to Toe to Toe. I'm Harrison Green.
And I'm Gretchen Mouse. M-A-U-S.
Our guest today is Fraser Rosenblatt, art and dance critic for the Real American Weekly. Glad to be here. You've been much in the news lately for your opposition to the government funding of smut posing as art.
I don't think these filth-mongers should be receiving my tax dollars.
I'm with you there.
What those light-in-the-loafers fellas do behind closed doors is their business, but don't ask me to foot the bill.
So, you're advocating censorship.
Goodness, no, but we have to draw the line.
But if the government starts deciding what's fit for our eyes, then artistic freedom will be as suppressed here as it was in Nazi Germany.
I heartily disagree, as I'm sure would our hundreds of thousands of listeners. Ms. Mouse. So, Fraser, what else shouldn't the government support?
We could start with this so-called modern dance, which is nothing more than lewd writhing.
To cacophonous music.
Yeah, well, let's cut them off, too.
You know, I once saw a cat do this to a mouse. M-O-U-S-E.
This is your fault. All I asked for was a Xerox job.
Yeah.
Quick, get in there.
I only came here to clean out my desk. Jonathan's driving me crazy. Every 5 minutes, he asks me to talk him out of a cigarette.
You can't just stand by and let them trash art, dance, and music.
Where's my coffee mug?
Oh, please. If you have one shred of compassion, come back for Jay.
For Jay. That monster you created, Mr. Nerves of Steel?
Maybe he won't show this to you, huh? But under that cool facade, the kid's coming apart.
He's just got too much pride to let you see it. Leanne, please come back. Don't do this to me.
Jay.
This is my first chance to produce a show, and it's a disaster. Please.
Before you embarrass yourself.
Please.
What about Gretchen's think piece?
She's history.
Okay, I'll come back.
You will?
Yes, I will. Just stop it. I think you're drooling on my shoes.
Leanne, it's Jonathan. He says he has a cigarette in his mouth, a match in his hand, and he knows how to use them.
God, he found me.
I'll take this. You go. Go.
All right.
Guess I handled her.
You sure did, Jay. You cried. You fell down on your knees. You sold out any ideal that you thought worth having. Now that's producing.
I myself feel we should start by cleaning up the language on television. Leanne.
Gretchen, thank you so much for filling in for me while I was on assignment. I was listening on my way over, and I want to say that never in my life have I heard such a truckload of paranoid, reactionary drivel.
Jonathan, it's Ted. Did I hear you strike that match? Jonathan, blow it out. Okay, come on, buddy. We're going to do it together, okay? 1, 2... Attaboy.
Critics as the best religious drama ever presented on television. Don't miss a special family presentation of Franco Zeffirelli's epic production, Jesus of Nazareth, beginning Sunday night.